as we get underway, RockhamptonGrammar will start us off.
And just tap that a little bit early, take it back, let's start again.
Wait for the ref to blow his whistle.
Yep.
And now we're underway here with RockhamptonGrammar off the tap.
And like you said, Cav Road been known for their ruck defence, and they keep two inside the 10 metre.
And Rocky picking up some great meters off the start. We'll see what they look to set up.
Oh, we've got 6 touch, we'll go back to halfway. And Rockhampton Grammar School, as you said, end up getting to the 7, but one thing they're going to have to watch out for is just making sure that they ruck really hard and make sure they try and break the shooting defence of the Cavendish Road side. And
I'm a bit interested here, Jordan. So Cavendish Road on their way back to halfway have moved a few people around. I think this might have been the purpose. A little play down the sideline on second touch. And it looks like players will go back to their spots now, but a little bit of moving around off the part. Obviously a trick play looking to go off the start.
Yeah, you love to see it. You'll see a little punish play now, or a sweeper coming around, goes at the line, just put it down.
And she does. Yeah. She does a great job of it.
Yeah, nearly kept running to the next line. Obviously the numbers on the Cavendish Road backs are a little bit dark to see, but we'll try and get that one if we can. Taylor Vandenborn, I believe that might have been. Yeah, the number.
It definitely was.
Number 51. Great job there on the sweep, and just goes direct at the line. Even could take probably 2 metres in goals and still put it down. So once again, Cav Road straight back into that relentless shooting defence. Oh, that's a good strong touch. Grace Francis. They're going to have numbers out on the wing with the sweeper. Grace Francis sums it up nicely, but well defended there from Cavendish Road.
Super aggressive, the Cavendish Road team, obviously off the tap, and RockhamptonGrammar almost using it to their advantage and creating a number overlap on the far side, but Cav Road do a great job scramble, make sure they get their shape and make a great touch.
Yeah, that's it. If you can beat 1 or 2 through their shooting, you'll find some space in behind, but they're very well drilled, obviously, Cavendish Road, and they shoot in numbers and go together. So,
believe they've picked up a 7-on penalty here, Jordan. So, great job from a solo referee to obviously identify that 7 players were on the field, but unfortunately, RockhamptonGrammar with the ball on halfway have just turned it over.
Yeah, that's tough to do, right? You obviously got to be trying to look at a bunch of different things, and he's done that really well. Cavendish Road now with lots of running in their legs, and they're going to get down to the 7. We'll see what they run now.
They're in a great spot here to set up. Looks like they'll go to a link sweeper.
Yeah, they had success just before. Well defended there. I believe that might be Macy Green. Does a really good job, just pulls a hard corner, hits the line and takes 2 steps up off it and takes away the dive as well. Really good job, Macy Green.
We talk about this defence, Sean. There's 4 players on third touch here for Cavendish Road, all making a great effort to get up and make a touch. And as a team like Rockhampton, you almost feel suffocated sometimes trying to get subs on from your own box, just getting a lot of players getting up in your face and working as a team to make touches.
Yeah, it's really hard, obviously. You feel like you just can't go anywhere. It might just be that maybe RockhamptonGrammar just have to go a little bit more direct on first touch, and then, or if they want to use the ball, try and shift early, but obviously very hard to do and easier said than done. So, now Cav Road are going to have no half. Oh, she's offside though.
The right thought, Jordan, but just a few steps short of the line.
Yeah, McKeely Turner there obviously knows the rules. You can touch the ball if there's no half and you'll get it back, but in that situation just didn't quite get back on side. Oh, great feet there.
It's a show and go, Jordan. We've seen it a few times today. obviously shapes to pass, and we'll see it on the replay just coming through now, but looks aggressive at the line, turns, big dummy, and just accelerates off that left foot, and great slide dive in at the line. And
once again, very good feet. Obviously would love to call the names of these girls because they're showing great skills out here, but we just can't quite see the numbers on the back of their shirt. So we'll see what Rocky Grammar do now. Obviously coached by Angela Wells. I think for them, they've showed glimpses of what they can do. It's just whether or not they can get to the line. Now Cav Road straight back on the ball. They ruck through the middle now. Nice rucking as well from Cav Road. They go nice and straight. They haven't gone to the sub box this set. They throw a little wrap around. They get numbers. But well defended there from Rocky Grammar.
It's been great to see so far with the Cavendish Road girls as well, Jordan, and even the RockhamptonGrammar ones at early age of 13 with great positioning and technique in the dump, getting an arm out, clearing it out, getting that ball on the ground cleanly. And it's great to see at such a young age.
Yeah, really, really good. And they go to the sweeper again.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it, Jordan. And
Definitely
Cav Road
not.
going to the same wheelhouse they have to start this game, and it's these link sweepers. And again, great setup, dumped just inside the 7, which is exactly where you want it. And the sweeper comes around, another great dive in at the line.
Slide dive as well, ball out in 2 hands.
You can tell that one's been rehearsed a few times in the backyard, Jordan.
Definitely. But as you said, and it's one thing obviously for an under 13 girls team or under 13 team in general to do is just keep going to the same play when it works. And obviously well drilled through Kathy Farrelly, and you see once again 4 fly up.
Next turn we'll see him go again. Into such great pressure. Yeah, but Rocky look like they've got a bit of a roll here, Jordan, going into the line.
Yeah, exactly. We'll see if they might want to run a link sweeper now, but we just come back inside. Last touch now.
And met with some great defence from the Cavendish Road side.
Yeah, everything's on the back of that shooting defence. They go away from the sub box now. As we hear the music go off in the background, or just pushes the pass out in front there.
They're looking to change it up a little bit coming out of their own half there, Jordan, looking to get a bit more aggressive and use the ball. And saw an opportunity down that short side with a little bit of a number overlap. They try and take the opportunity, but it just hits the ground.
Yeah, exactly. So now they'll get the ball back as we see Rocky Grammar just make an error coming out of their own end. Oh, numbers down the sideline, sum it up nicely, but well chased here defensively. You've got Sophie Wright just coming over in cover. They're going to go back to that link sweeper again, but it looks like Rocky Grammar have fixed up a little bit defensively. Middle's made the touch, but numbers out on the sideline. Good little half run, comes off the right foot, but well defended once again. Libby McDonald and Macy Green working together defensively there.
I think that's our first Falcon of the day, Jordan, I think. Unintentional knockdown by the Rocky Grammar player, but all the same, they've got the ball again.
Yeah, it's the first, we're going to let them take it back. First one I've seen, the Falcon anyway.
The Rocky Grammar looking to come out of their own half.
And obviously about 10 played already, and obviously it's been really hard going for Rocky Grammar so far with the shooting defence that Cav Road have, but still only find themselves 3 down and can easily get back into this game if they can just find some metres through that middle of the field.
Sophie Wright for Rocky Grammar, just doing her family home some great favours and wearing these bright yellow boots, so she's easily identifiable on the field.
I've definitely had stages, Ryan, where I've worn the bright boots like that. Yeah, definitely some good ones.
Makes it easily for the family back at home to obviously spot you on the field.
Yeah, and hopefully it's really good. Not everyone gets the chance to play here on field one, and it's good to see that the teams from far north and all around get the chance to be on field one, because it's not always that the parents and family and friends get the opportunity to come and watch. So it's good to see, and you get numbers down the sideline again. This time Fallon Harris in cover. Oh, and we've got a forward pass. Once again, I believe this ref has done a great job so far, especially to be by himself. I think he's made some really good calls.
Yeah, I think Cavendish Road just got away with a little bit of 7 players on there, Jordan, but I think the right call's been made in the end. And like you said, a great spot of the forward pass, and RockhamptonGrammar looking to use the ball coming out of their own half, and a nice scoop, but just unfortunately doesn't find the target. And leaves Cavendish Road in good field position here to attack the line. We see Cav Road going forward. I have a feeling we'll see a similar setup that we've seen previously, and they might go to a link sweeper. And here we go, been giving out to the link.
Yeah. Oh, we probably should have given that one to the link. Intercept.
Oh, and she's
We've
actually
seen a
away.
few already. 99.
Oh, she's quick out of the line.
McKeely Turner. Has she got the pace to go?
Oh, and a great
that's
dive.
an excellent touch. Once
Great
again,
touch.
I believe that actually might be Emily Peterson with a great touch. I don't know what it is about us, Ryan, but we've seen 3 intercepts so far and not one has gone the distance.
We mentioned earlier, but it's great effort to see as a coach your team chasing down intercepts like that and putting that almost second and third effort in just to chase those touches down and make those.
Yeah, and especially, I mean, only 3-0 up with about 12 and a half to play. That gets you back in the game if you're RockhamptonGrammar. So really good from Emily Peterson there to chase down that. They just turned the ball over. They've done a really good job defensively, and now they're going to have to defend once again. There's that player again, McKeely Turner, wins herself an offside penalty. Going nice and close at the line. I would like to see, there's a lot of space out on the right-hand side. She goes again. If they can just get that back to the centre of the field and use that space out on the right. Emily Peterson shooting up off the line. Oh, we've just got a ball down. And as we saw in the last 2 games with the structure of obviously Centenary and TCC, Cav Road now showing that in the under 13 girls division. We're just going to have a ball down. Don't quite get through the set.
No, and it sets RockhamptonGrammar up in a great position here, just over halfway with a full set. Let's see what they can do with the ball and see if they can use it.
And now RockhamptonGrammar coming to the sub box, trying to get everyone off and on the field.
And some great drives in here by Adelaide MacArthur, but now she'll earn her sub.
Oh, I think they might get done for a forward pass from half, or, yep. And as you said before, the field position that RockhamptonGrammar had, great opportunity, but now Cav Road on the attack in the same spots. Slowing it down a little bit, not quite getting to the 7, but they get a half runner now. And really good touch there, Libby McDonald. And we're into the fatigue part of the game. We've had about 15, we're at the back end of the half.
And Libby, no, you're right, Libby just taking another great drive forward. And RockhamptonGrammar finally looking to build some momentum. Unfortunately, I think it's an over the mark penalty here, turning the ball back over to Cavendish Road. But sorry, Jordan, as you were saying.
Yeah, obviously, really, we don't get half times here at Queensland All Schools. We play 25 minutes straight, but in a normal game, they'd be coming towards the back end of the first half right now. So this is where the fatigue starts to play a factor. They go to a little punish play. Good draw pass. Really good job there. That might have been the same person that we saw earlier, Taylor Vandenborn, sorry.
Yeah, as you said, Jordan, obviously just a great play, a little punch play down the left side, splits out, draws that wing defender in, and obviously a great pass out to the wing. And Cavendish Road got 4-0 in this 13 girls game.
Interesting to see what Rocky Grammar want to come up to now. Good direct running. We might get an over the mark penalty again though.
Obviously, Jordan, so far it's been a great display from Cavendish Road. What's been your highlight of their game today so far?
I think for me, it's just been the fact that they've been really patient in their line attack. Obviously, it speaks volumes, their line defence, but line attack, they've gone to the same plays, and I don't think you rarely see that in a young touch. So the fact that they've just scored pretty much 4 identical tries has been very impressive for me. You see Rocky Grammar now. This is a little bit better. So touch one, it's when you've got a team that shoots like Cav Road do, it seems like you can't go anywhere. But touch one, you might not make too many metres. But touch 2 and 3, if you go very hard and direct, you'll end up breaking them after that. So obviously moving forward, if you're Rocky Grammar, when you go back to Rockhampton or when you go further into this competition, that's the stuff that you're going to have to work on, is making sure that we're hard and direct for all of our touches, not just one.
And it's the momentum that you build off the back of it, isn't it? And you look to obviously exploit that like Cav are doing now. Unfortunately, a little ball down, but as Jordan was saying, the momentum you can get off the back of sets, especially if those first few touches are done with a bit of intensity, and it's what we're seeing a bit more here, a bit more drive forward. I think we're unfortunately going to have a turnover here for Rocky Grammar.
Oh, and we're going to have space out on the left if they can tap the ball. That's exactly where they go.
Great eyes up footy from the Cav Road side, obviously identifying the space, and a quick turnover from the side, just great awareness. They see the space, release it straight away, put the foot down, and they stride all the way to the corner.
Really good job there from Cavendish Road. Just, as you said, saw the space, tapped nice and quick, and didn't try to run ourselves. They just...
McKeely Turner driving into their half, but not sure what that one was for, Jordan. Maybe over the mark slightly. But nonetheless, Cavendish Road back on the ball going forward.
Once again, they'll get that structured subset going to the box. They get numbers down the sideline.
And she's put the foot down. She's motoring away. Oh, and an even better touch coming through
Fallon
from
Harris.
Fallon Harris.
She's made a couple of cover touches. She's done really, really good work, Fallon Harris. And they go to another sweeper. They're going to have space out here again.
And space galore, Jordan. And
oh, a little slam dunk to finish it off.
And it looked good, and great job from Cav Road, as we'll see on the replay here, just identifying all the space on this short side. Got a link dump in the middle of the field, and that just creates so much space for that Cav Road sweeper to come around, attacking the line, and the referees called it all clear.
Yeah, fancy little finish too. As you said, it's a trend of the game, that high ball up and slam it down. We spoke about the TCC winger earlier, saying not in my house, and that one was just jammed straight home. So Great job there, Cavendish Road. They go out to 6-0 with just about 5 minutes to play, but I was about to say Rocky Grammar with some space out in the corner.
Yeah, Michaela and Fallon almost using a great option in the corner, identified a bit of space, but unfortunately the ball just hits the ground. But more positive signs for Rocky Grammar running into this last 5 minutes.
Yeah, really positive signs. Not long to go in this game now, and I'm sure Coach Kathy Farrelly won't want them to concede any, so they'll keep that ruck defence going for the 25 minutes of the game. They come onto the field nicely here. They're going to get a pick out of half. And straight through she goes. Really good finish. Support play was excellent.
But we'll see it again, Jordan. But I think the key here is just the pace out of half when she picks the ball up. Hits the accelerator straight away and flies through. And as you mentioned, great support play and a great finish. Converts that try for Cavendish Road. We see it again, Jordan, the full press off the start.
That's better rucking from Rocky Grammar. Obviously, it helps. One got called outside. Like I said, I think the ref's done a great job so far. He's been clear with his calls. Oh, just didn't quite know who we wanted to give that to.
Yeah, Sophie Wright, I think, put her hands to her face then when she realised that she wasn't passing it to anyone. But unfortunately, just lets go of that ball, and Cavendish Road jumps straight back on it.
And massive shout out to Major Events Gold Coast. Obviously, it's been a great addition coming to the Gold Coast for the second year running now, and plenty of things to do. I know our two teams finished nice and early today and got some things done, so plenty of things you can do on the Gold Coast if you go to destinationgoldcoast.com things to do. So it's I think been a massive win for the Gold Coast to be back down here, and been very enjoyable as well. So
Sophie Wright almost making a little bit of leeway on this close side. And Rocky Grammar looking at the line, the space out to the right if they want to use it.
But she picks up and scoops, but no one going with her. So just needed to, like you said, probably have a little bit of a look up, see where the space was. But about 2.5 to play now. As I said, the music's starting to play. The later games are coming, and we've got some exciting ones coming up for you. Not far away, St. Joseph's Toowoomba taking on Cav Road in the 15 boys. That will be a hotly contested match. So don't go anywhere. But back into this action now. Rocky Grammar going to find a little bit of space down the sideline.
Sophie Wright looking for that same space she did in this previous set. And we'll look to see what Rocky Grammar looks to do here.
But very bunched on this left-hand side. They were spread out nicely, and they've got a lot of space out on that right. They go to the sweeper. I like that play.
Great
But well defended. Again, can't quite see the numbers for Cav Road, but very well defended.
And just as a team collectively, so far this game, have obviously been great defensively. They've worked great as a unit and going together. And obviously have been very well drilled in their ruck defence, and have done a great job of transitioning between being aggressive and then when they hit the line, all working together to make touches. We'll see Cav Road again come out of their own half. A great completion rate so far in this game as well, Jordan. I don't think I've seen Cav drop the ball one too many times. We've had a few penalties here and there, but in terms of error rate, especially on a day that was a bit wet this morning,
I believe I might have seen one, and that's about it.
Yeah.
For an under-13s division, that's very impressive. They go to that little fly play you called out earlier, find some space down the corner.
And they'll bring this one back for over the mark. But again, a good opportunity there from Cav, and just looking to exploit that pace, that's the space that's out on the far side. A bit of confusion around the roll ball, but no, it'll be a tap. And Rocky Grammar again looking to go forward.
As you see, Rocky Grammar going up a little bit now. And still relentless, about 16 seconds to go, and Cav Road keeping them to halfway once again. as you hear from the sideline. Have a bit of fun. 20 seconds, but there's about 5. They get to that sweeper once again. Got numbers down the sideline. Oh, we've got a forward pass. We're coming back to that.
Almost a great try in the corner, Jordan. I'm not sure if she actually finished it in the corner, but obviously a great play, and it looks good, but we'll get brought back for the forward pass. 1 touch left in the game for RockhamptonGrammar, and a long ball out. Run a bit behind the play, but Cav Road doing a great job in this game.